Let's talk about grief and the holiday season. The holidays can be really tough when you're missing someone or a pet, a friend, a family member, whoever it is. There's a void there. There's a gap. I'm going to give you an exercise that you can do on your own to help you work through grief during the holiday season and even thereafter. If you're ready, I want you to find a place where you can relax and get really, really comfortable. And you may need to pause the video if you need to go find that place. Now that you're in that comfy spot, I want you to ask yourself this very important question. What do you want to change about how you're feeling about this grief, this loss? And you may want to pause this video if you want to give yourself some time to fully go into that very deep thought process. And now that you're back with me, I want you to allow your emotions and your senses to take some control, because I want you to think back to a time that you felt this way. You may want to close your eyes and put yourself in that space, in that place, in that time, and allowing your senses to really be heightened, seeing where you were, or seeing the room around you, or what surroundings were there. Were there any scents that you can smell, can pick up on? Maybe the temperature of the room. Was it light? Was it dark? Those types of things. You may need to pause this video to allow yourself to do this activity, which is perfectly fine. And now we're ready to move on to the next step, which is movement. I'm going to invite you to get up out of your chair, take a little walk, move around, or even dance. And if you aren't able to get up, you may want to stretch your arms upwards or outwards, or stretch your legs. Something that you can do that would be movement in a seated position. Pause me and come back after you've done your movement. And now that you're back with me, we have another question. And this time I'm going to invite you to ask yourself this. How do you want to feel instead? How do you want to feel instead? And again, you may need to close your eyes. You may need to really think about this. Pause this video if you need to do that. You may have experienced a loss before. You've gone through grief. You're here. You've been able to work through that. You might want to remind yourself, what did you do? What did you think? What did you tell yourself to get through that as well? Knowing that you've already come out on the other side. I would invite you to bookmark this video, to come back to repeat these exercises throughout the holiday season, or even have access to after the holidays if you still need to follow my instructions until you're able to do this yourself, because you will be able to. And put it in the comments if you used this and if you found it helpful.